Everyone, Nancy with Cooking Dairy Free with Hello, welcome to Cooking Dairy Free and Alpha with Nancy. I am making pizza dough. So I've got my warm water. It's actually 1 1/3 cup of warm water. And then you're going to take a packet of yeast. And I've kind of like done this several different ways. And I like doing the sugar first. Yeah, sugar. You need 2 tablespoons of sugar. And you stir it to dissolve. And it goes really quickly. There we go. And now we're going to add our yeast. You can use a packet of yeast, or it's 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. And I will have the rest to be below. Add that. I stir mine to get it all mixed together. And in 10 minutes, it will be poofy. So see you in 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, it's been 10 minutes and we're going to look. So sometimes it's poofier than that, sometimes it's not, but that's okay. We're going to keep on going. So now we're going to add our oil. And I use olive oil. You can use avocado, corn oil, whatever oil you want. And I'm quite sure it's 2. Let me check and make sure, because I don't want to give y'all one. It's been a while. Yes, 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, so we got our oil. Now I use pink Himalayan salt, and it's in the grinder, so I kind of just count to 10. That should be a teaspoon of salt and a pinch for more to grow on, right? Remember that? Alright, so then you add 3 1/2 cups of flour. But I'm going to add some extra stuff to this. I'm going to add a little bit of basil. A little bit, but like a teaspoon of basil. And then about 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary. Yeah, about that much. And then we're going to add some thyme. Making a thyme pizza. I mean, this is, yeah, thyme leaves. About 1/2 teaspoon of that. So I'm making a Italian pizza dough. A little bit different. So now we're going to add 3 1/2 cups of flour. So I've got this Montana. It's called Natural White Premium All-Purpose Flour from Wheat Montana Farms and Bakery. And I really like this flour. And it's done well with my bread. And I will be doing my bread recipe soon. So I'm trying to see if I can get it out of there. I've got it in my jars. So that's 1 cup. I get 2 cups. And 1 on the 3rd cup. Third cup, and then a 1/2 cup. Alright, so before I start with my hands, I take a spatula and yes, this is old school way. I do have a Ninja that I can use. It has a dough hook and everything, so I will be using that also. I just wanted to show y'all this way. Sometimes just doing a good old-fashioned way works just as well. And I will preheat my oven for about a minute to make it warm in there, because you want to, cover it, put it in a warm place and everything. So usually like a minute on my oven makes it nice and warm in there for the bread to rise. Oh yeah, this is nice. It's not sticky. It needed about a few minutes. Some people say 5 minutes. I do it as long as I can stand up. How about that? Alright, now we're going to coat this with oil. So that it doesn't stick to the bowl. And you can cover it. Here lately I haven't been covering it. It seems like it does better for me. But cover it. Place it in a warm spot. Let it rise for an hour. And there it goes. So we'll see you back in an hour. Okay, it's been an hour. So we're going to see how much this dough has risen. And there goes my cane. Alrighty. I'm going to bring y'all down here to see. And it did okay. I like sometimes it rises more than others. But I'm going to take it out. Take my ring off. And I'm going to show you our pans. We have these cute little pizza pans. So I'm going to use those. I'm going to turn the oven on. I turn it up to 400. I'm going to hit start. We're going to take the dough out and we're going to roll it. The surface is clean, but I'm going to wipe it down again. Real quick with a paper towel. And we're going to get this started. So you can knead it a little bit more because you're going to roll it out. Get like the air bubbles out and everything. And then roll it like in a log. I've never have really measured how long I roll this out to. Because you can actually get 4 pizzas out of this. Alright, so I think that's good right there. Get my scraper, and what I usually do is I'll cut in half here. Then I can cut these two in half. And then you have your dough for 4 pizzas. So I'm going to set these to the side. I'm going to have a pizza for lunch, and I'm having pizza for dinner. So, roll these out. Actually, this probably could be cut again. And since I don't use tomato sauce, I'm going to show y'all what I do. So I'm going to get one of these. And after you just push it out. I found with your food, get your hands dirty once in a while. See, those herbs are in that dough. That's going to make it really good. Alright. So, I'm going to take my olive oil. I'm going to drizzle it on here. And I just take my hands and just run across. There we go. And then I've got some, then you can add whatever you want on there. So we use the Myers dairy-free cheese. You can make it a veggie pizza. You can make it a meat pizza. You can make it just cheese pizza. So, spread this around. And since I really don't have any ground turkey thawed or anything, I'm going to take this chicken that needs to be used up. And you can just tear it up and put it on there. And you have a chicken pizza. A different kind of chicken pizza. And then you can take that dough and you can freeze it. I would say a couple of months. I've done it for like 6 months and it still came out fine. But, you know, use this up. And put this here. You know, if I had, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. You know, if you like olives and onions and all that good stuff, like I said, you can make it a meat pizza or a cheese pizza, however you like it. But that is one way. You still get to have pizza, dairy-free and alpha Galway. Gal, I say it differently all the time. So, the oven's almost done. We'll stick this in for 10 to 15 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. I do roughly 12 minutes and then I check it and everything. Then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. See y'all back in a little bit. Okay, it's been 12 minutes. So we're going to sit here. Oh, that smells so good. You see, not quite yet. So I want my dough to be just a little more. So we'll do, that's a 20, we'll do 5 more minutes. Alrighty. Oh yeah, much better. So 20 minutes is what I could have put that in there for. I'll turn that off and I'm going to show you the pizza. Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness, that looks yummy. Alright, so we're going to get a plate. Yeah, crust is nice and down underneath. And you can actually take this pizza dough and make it a thin crust also. And then, you know, just roll out thinner and put it on a sheet pan. You know, the longer pans, you can put it on one of those. I can find the pizza cutter. Got this one. I'm trying to find the middle one. I don't see it in this drawer. I do, but it's underneath and stuff. So let's cut this pizza. Okay, that nice crunch. Alrighty. There we go. And of course, you can cut it in fours, but look. I love it. And having all the herbs in the dough, that makes so much better for me and tastes so wonderful. So thank y'all for watching and coming by. Look forward to more ways we have to eat besides, you know, all the expensive stuff that they tell us to buy for dairy-free and alcohol. So thank y'all for watching. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. And we'll see you next time on Cooking Dairy Free and Alpha Golf with Nancy. Y'all have a wonderful day.